I don't normally do videos like this, but I got some very bad news. So the world just found out that the creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, just passed. And I'm actually in his hometown, Nagoya, Japan, and you can definitely see what sort of place we're in right now. And it was just too much of a coincidence that I just happened to be where he's from, and this happened. And they're clearly having some fun right now. I think they're not thinking about what just happened to Akira. So basically, this would be great if this happened like for another video, but anyways. So Dragon Ball was something, came to, I don't know exactly when it came to the US, but I was actually at, when I was an undergrad, a college student, my first year, at a Taiwanese roommate, and he was watching always like Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z and all this, and like it was in the middle of the Frieza saga, and I had no idea what the hell was going on. So it was, once again, just kind of very clear. We are in the hometown of Akira Toriyama right now. You can maybe see what influenced some of his work. Oh, excuse me. So, anyways, I had no idea what the hell was going on. Like, it was just sort of like these weird things would happen. There'd be these weird characters, and someone would make some weird face, and some inexplicable thing happened. And that's, what happened with Dragon Balls, that it came to the US far into the story. Nobody had any idea what was going on. And I was like around, 18 or so the time I started watching it. And like, I really, really got interested in it. A lot of it is like, I never really got that interested in superhero stuff because it was actually kind of boring to me. Like, what really appealed about Dragon Ball is that, it's they have some problem they need to solve, and they're not going to just try to find someone or some magical artifact to solve the problem most of the time. They're actually just going to solve it themselves just by pure grind, and they're going to, power through it. And to me, this is just a really, really good message. It's not like, oh, I'm so powerful because some radioactive spider bit me. To me, this is just a kind of really bad message to give to nerdy guys. This is, a lot of the target audience, of course. That group, if anything, needs to know the most. Like, you need to pull yourself up and just, bring yourself up. Don't rely on anyone else. Maybe I'm a little rambling because, like, I didn't really prepare this at all. And I literally just got to Nagoya earlier today, like maybe 10 hours ago or something like that. So, the story progressed, and it's this, I don't know, there's a lot of dumb things the characters do, of course, but I think there's just so many valuable lessons in terms of, really that's kind of like, I guess, the core one, but the thing, the dumb things, of course, it's like, okay, Vegeta lets perfect Cell or semi-perfect Cell become perfect Cell to test his power. I think that's a little bit too selfish, but I think this just constant striving for excellence is something that's, really admirable. And, it's something where, like, you can look at this work and it's just like, from the outside, it just looks like weird things happen and flashing screens and explosions, and then someone's yelling for 10 episodes straight. And it is ridiculous, but there somehow has somehow a certain charm to it. So in many ways, I think, like, a kind of, there's this transformation from Dragon Ball, like, going Super Saiyan, they call it. And, like, in many ways, like, just this idea, it's even bled over to math a little bit. So, I'm a professional mathematician, a professor in Poland, and, like, it's like when I'm going to actually, like, really, really focus and, like, try to use all my mental power to solve some problem, I'm not just casually sitting there. Like, in some ways, I kind of can see myself as just, like, powering up in the same sort of way as, Goku or Vegeta or any of these people are going to be when they have to face a, real serious opponent. And, so, and I think just kind of this philosophy of just, like, I guess that actually really does describe a lot of my life philosophy, is I think that, just kind of surviving through sheer willpower, regardless of how powerful you are, you're just going to outlast everyone. You're going to, get that power eventually. And I think it's really, really inspirational. And it's really sad to me that he died. I think he was 69 years old, something like that. There was some sort of hemorrhaging in his brain. I think I'm not sure the exact cause, but to me, this is a great loss. And I saw the original Dragon Ball. Like, honestly, Z, I was the biggest fan of. And to be perfectly honest, I think the story was perfectly wrapped up at the end of the Frieza saga, or almost perfectly. Like, it kind of, I mean, the Android and Cell saga, I mean, those were a lot of fun, but in some ways, like, I don't know, it just kind of starts to strain believability. So I would have actually been kind of fine if it ended a little early. Like, it keeps going. I haven't seen any of the Dragon Ball Super. I always intend to, but yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, I guess I'm rambling, but just being in his hometown right now. It's like midnight. I'm really tired. I've been touring Japan, giving all kinds of math talks. I got to go to Hiroshima tomorrow. It's going to take a lot of energy, but I think it was definitely worth it going out just to, give this farewell. So Akira Toriyama, you will be missed.